Stripy shawls are really popular at the moment. You may be changing colours every row, or you may be changing colours every few rows. It can be very hard when you change colour to get the edges to look neat. So today I'm going to show you how to get neat edges when you change colour. So I like to slip the first stitch of every row. So I get like a neat slipped edge. So this is my vanilla shawl, by the way. I'll put a link to the pattern in the description below the video. So here is the edge where I haven't changed colour. And I like to slip the first stitch of every row, and you can see it creates a really neat straight edge. So on the section where I'm using just one colour, let me have a look at the purple section because the pink section is rather bright. So see if you can see that. That's in garter stitch. But when you do that, when you're actually changing colours, it can look a bit messy. So I'm just going to put that on the side for a minute. So in this little sample, I knitted 2 rows in one colour, and then I changed colour, and then knitted 2 rows, changed colour, and so on. So I changed colour every other row. So every time I start a right side row, I change colour. And all I did was I knitted to the end of the row, on the wrong side row. I turned, to start the right side row, I just started knitting with the new colour. And if you can see, the colour changes look really, really messy. I just don't like that at all. So I'm going to show you how to get this result, which looks so much neater. On the other side, which is the start of my, it's the beginning of the row when I start the wrong side row, I just slip the first stitch of every row because this is garter stitch. I'm slipping the first stitch purlwise with the yarn in front. So you can see how that looks. And I want to get a look that looks like that on the other side. Now it doesn't look completely identical to it, but it's the closest I can get. So my top tip for getting neat colour changes: on the row before you're going to change colour, knit till you get, or purl till you get to the last stitch. Then take the yarn to the front and slip that last stitch purlwise. Turn your knitting and pick up the other colour and then knit. Now do make sure that you leave that stitch a little bit looser, just to make sure that you've got enough yarn for it to stretch as much as it needs to stretch, depending on what it is you're knitting. So I'm just going to knit to the end of this row quickly. And if you do this, you get colour changes that look like that. Oops. Rather than colour changes that look like that.